Our next guest is a Powerhouse Hollywood producer, preacher, and best-selling author known for blending faith with entertainment.
Well, now DeVon Franklin is producing a new film. It's called Relationship Goals, about a woman focusing on her career when her ex shakes up her plans for love. Take a look.
People struggle with love and relationships, but isn't a meaningful connection what we all want?
Yeah.
This book offers up solid, relatable advice. It's the real deal. And so are Michael and his wife, Natalie.
How to win at dating, marriage, and sex. Well, sex definitely rates. A lot of people are fans of that.
You're not actually considering this.
This is outside of our usual wheelhouse. But I want to go out with a bang.
Let's do it. Okay, everybody, let's get out there and bang. That came out wrong. I hear it now.
I laughed the whole time watching this movie. So happy you're here to talk about relationship goals. I want to give people at home a few little data points.
Please, please.
Okay, so DeVon and I have a mutual friend from college. They're from high school. Yeah. And I remember 30 years ago, you talking about your faith. We all knew you were a man of faith. And I remember you being like, you know, I just want to make movies one day and like, but somehow like combine it with my faith. And, you know, and I remember you like dreaming about it. And so fast forward to yesterday, I'm watching the movie Relationship Goals, and then it says DeVon Franklin Entertainment. And I'm like, you did it. You know, you didn't just dream it, you did it.
Well, look, you did it too.
Fair.
Because you had the exact same dreams and clarity of vision of what you were going to do and who you were going to become. And so here we are.
So this book, it's based off of a very popular pastor in Tulsa, Mike Todd. He wrote a book called Relationship Goals. And now you took his real life book and then turned it into a movie.
Yeah, you know, I mean, and that's probably one of the hardest things because his book is an incredible book of great advice.
Like self-help.
Self-help book, but there's not a narrative. So I had to work with, you know, Mike Elliott, Corey Tynan, Laura Lakos to really put together a screenplay that would be faithful to the book, but create a story that could stand on its own.
It's so smart. Okay, well, congratulations on your own love story. You just got married last summer.
Yes.
How is it going?
Listen, it's amazing. I'll be honest, you know, thank you. You know, starting this new chapter with Maria has been incredible. And, you know, getting a new chapter of love and now being married, what, 6 months, 7 months? I mean, you know, I still feel like I'm basking in the newlywed glow, so to speak.
I love it. The pictures broke the internet when you guys released them. So, you know, you and I were just talking earlier this morning about, listen, we are no strangers to tough times.
Right.
And what I admire about you is, listen, you and Megan Good, you guys were like the poster children for perfect this, perfect that, and the relationship goals. And so when things started to fall apart, how did you feel in that moment? Were you afraid to kind of face the world with the truth? I mean, because now that we know how it ends and things are okay, take me back there. How did you get out of that?
You know what? When you feel, that's when you start to heal. So part of it was like, hey, I can't worry about the world. I have to worry about DeVon. I have to worry about my heart. I have to worry about my wholeness. And so part of that was just feeling it. Like, okay, I'm gonna feel all of it, and then that's when the healing process started, you know, because so often when we go through things, especially publicly, we're so concerned about trying to manufacture or manipulate someone's point of view. But at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, I can't worry about none of that. I've got to focus on what God wants to do with me. I've got to heal so that I can rebuild and restart my life in hopefully the right way. And taking that time was something that was very important.
Are you guys still friends? I mean, we see you guys and we see her with Jonathan Majors.
Listen, nothing but love, right? And here's the thing about relationships and marriage is that you are with someone for a period of time. And during that period of time, you are exactly getting what you need, and then you move on to whatever may be next. And sometimes that period of time is a lifetime, sometimes that period of time is a year, sometimes it's 10 years. But what I've learned is don't look at it as it didn't work. It worked for what it needed to, for the growth in each of us to happen. So yeah, you know, nothing but love, and so grateful to be here.
Well, we're so grateful you are here. We could keep talking because you wrote something that I think we should expand on maybe online about, like, one of the reasons your marriage fell apart was this idea of good boy syndrome. And I'd never heard it before, but as I'm raising a young boy myself, I'm like, this is something to think about. So maybe we'll put it on our Insta.
I think it's so good.
Yeah.
You know, it's so important, you know, for, you know, young boys and young women to understand that that inner child is important. You got to protect it. But sometimes as a survival mechanism, we believe that being nice is the way to go, that no one else will. If we're nice, we'll survive. Everybody will like us. But then as you become older, we learn that that's not true. So part of, you know, that maturity is understanding embrace the inner child. That's
Yeah.
one of the reasons in my marriage
Yeah.
with Maria, it's amazing because she loves who I am and she also nurtures that inner child. And so for your son,
Yeah.
it's okay. Hey, be a good boy. That's
Yeah.
great. But when you become a man,
Yeah.
you have to put away those things that
Yeah.
may have worked as a child, but they no longer work for you as a man.
We
And
were
part
going
of
to
that
put
is
more of that.
communication.
Are you
Come
a
back.
motivational speaker or what?
Yes.
I know. You guys can stream Relationship Goals now on Prime Video, and you can listen to DeVon's one-man show, which speaks a lot about this. It's called Be True, and it's on Audible.
Congratulations.
You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.